What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. You might be wondering, what are these glasses that Rudy is wearing tonight? And I got to tell you, my wife gave me an early Father's Day present. These are the Metas, the cameras. So I almost feel like I should do a video this way while doing a video this way uh, and give you some behind the scenes, which I will be doing with these glasses. No doubt about it. Yo, they're pretty cool. They are transitions. So I will wear them outside. They'll become sunglasses. I'm taking them off for now because I'm not wearing glasses indoors. But hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Wow. 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 We are currently live in two channels. Come On Now, the podcast, and Indiana Fever Unfiltered. Subscribe to both channels right now. Don't wait. Like the video. I don't know if you can hype the video while it's live, but hey, I gotta tell you, it was a game tonight, man. It was a game tonight. Definitely. Tell you what, I'm trying to let some more people get in the building, but yo, I don't know what y'all thought, but I know what I thought, and I asked this one question: if this team can ever play a perfect game or close to it, they are unbeatable. It's that simple. If they can ever play a perfect game or close to it, this team is unbeatable. That is what they have when Caitlin Clark is able to push the tempo. What I don't know what y'all watched, but I watched tempo tonight. I saw tempo basketball. And it was actually kind of enjoyable. The Fever scored 26, 27, 32, and 28 points, quarter by quarter by quarter by quarter. And when you look at the number lines, the statistics of this thing tonight, folks, Kelsey Mitchell, 9 for 11, 27 points. Sophie Cunningham off the bench, 8 of 11, 6 of 7 from 3, 24 points. Aaliyah Boston, 7 of 11, 11 rebounds, 18 points. I mean, that's as good as it can ever get. Folks, if Caitlin Clark shot the ball, well, if Caitlin Clark had shot, this fucking chair is, I bought a new chair. It keeps on shrinking me down during the middle of a video. So goddamn annoying. It's like I broke the damn fucking $300 chair. I don't weigh that goddamn much, bro. It's supposed to give me a 330-pound capacity. I weigh 250, bro. Yo, Caitlin Clark can ever shoot the ball. No, that's the wrong one. If Caitlin Clark could have shot the ball well tonight, the Fever would have won this game by 30 or 40. I mean, they would have put up over 120 plus points in a 40-minute game. In a 40-minute game, they would have put up 120 plus points. Caitlin Clark would have arguably had the best game of her life in the WNBA. Because the way she was manipulating the defense, the way she was controlling the defense with the passing, the way she was passing people open, obviously they hit shots tonight, which is very important. But she was getting people shots. Oh, it was easy. It was easy tonight. And if she had simply shot the ball well, holy Lord, if she had shot the ball well, she might have gone for 35 and 14. God, her in 5 of 15 tonight, 1 of 8 from 3. She hit that final 3 to give her 21 on the night. She went to the line 14 times. She missed 4 free throws. What the? What happened? What did they put some oil on the rim or something? She missed 4 free throws, but she shot 14 free throws. So she shot 15, 0, and then 14. So she got calls. And listen, turned the ball over 5 times in the first half, had 9 assists. Some of them, this is what you get sometimes when you have someone that's pushing it to the limit. Second half, though, 5 assists, 1 turnover. So overall, bro, double, 21, 14, and 5. 1 steal, 1 block. But yeah, that 5 for 15, 1 of 8. If she shoots the ball well tonight, you might have seen the best Caitlin Clark game you'd ever seen in the WNBA. Real talk. Real talk. She might have had the best game she's ever had in the WNBA tonight if she had shot the ball well. If she had shot the ball well, that would be the perfect game for the Indiana Fever because everybody shot the ball well. Everybody who matters shot the ball well. Everybody who matters shot the ball well. I mean, they all shot that ball well. It was, I don't know about 20 assists because I don't recall a whole bunch of layups being missed tonight. They hit 13 threes, so she got assists on 3-point shots too. So I'm not gonna sit here. And I'm shrinking again on this fucking chair. I'm not gonna sit here and curse on the team when they go 7-11, 9 of 11, and 8 of 11. So I mean, your three main players on your team that score for you went 24 of 33. That's excellent. It's excellent. I mean, it's hard. I don't expect shit from Lexi Hall. I don't expect shit from Monique Billings. And I remember Monique Billings one layup on a Caitlin Clark assist tonight. That was they played well tonight. We could go around in circles. They played well tonight. That was a heater of a game, and that was the best game they've probably played all year. Because Toronto's not a bad team. Please let it be known, Toronto is not a bad team. They got some offensive weapons. Now, Brittany Sykes, I hope that she is not done for the year. The way she went down like a fucking tree, just right over, untouched. I hope she's all right, but I don't foresee it. I think something bad happened. Whether she blew her ACL or she popped an Achilles, because they never show replays and they throw these stupid towels up. We have absolutely no idea, but that's a significant injury more than likely. I think it's bad. I don't know what if there's been anything posted on social media about it. Let me check out the Toronto Tempo to see if they have posted anything about this specific situation. Let's see. Yeah, if anyone knows, feel free to drop a comment on that. Because I don't think they're gonna I don't think they'll post what happened to. Yeah, they ain't posting that crap. It looks significant in nature. Just being honest. Unfortunately, it did look significant in nature because, yeah, she didn't come back in the game. She was untouched, and she went right down. And this is at the USA Today. It says that she went down with non-contact injury. It was a 3-point game at the time. So Brittany Sykes matters. I mean, if you end up winning by 22, significant injury, and it doesn't. There's no update. There's no update. They're already missing Kiki Rice, Naira Sabali, and apparently Julie Aleman left the game because she had a headache. Julie Aleman left the game because she had a goddamn headache. What the frick is going on? A headache? You left the game because you had a headache? Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. They were led by Laura Juskaiti, who had 19. Isabel Harrison had 11. I'm a newfound fan of Isabel Harrison. She can have an invitation to my cookout any day. She had 11 and 8. Brittany Sykes had 11 before she left the game. And Marina Mabry had 18, 7 assists. Maria Conde had 12. Kia Nurse had 10. High scoring game, but this is fever pace. That's what the pace would be. They said it was a foot injury. Oh, okay. Did she break it? I don't know. And yeah, that was no, they didn't say migraine. It literally says headache. It doesn't say migraine. It says headache. USA Today reporting a headache. People have reported migraines before. They reported a headache, not a migraine. So I don't know. I'm just reporting what was said. Maisha Hines Allen in the first half gets clipped in the face by Isabel Harrison and doesn't have a foul called. She's only bleeding. She's only bleeding, but no fouls were called on that in that situation. Yeah, that was interesting right there. I mean, how do you miss that? The girl is bleeding from her fucking mouth, and you miss it. Oh man, that was wild. That was wild. Again, that was well as good as this team can play. If Caitlin Clark shoots the ball well, holy Lord, this would have been a runaway. And it's a reminder. It is absolutely a reminder of what this team looks like when Caitlin Clark is allowed to go. Oh my God. It is that reminder of ankle. So she sprained her ankle doing what? I just saw her go down like a whatever it is. I hope she's all right. She went out the game and did not return. And folks, I don't trust anything that media say in the WNBA. So yeah, Sophie Cunningham goes off today. She goes off. 6 threes, 6 of 7. She has her new bionic elbow inserted. Um, she got a shot of whatever she needed, a Toradol shot or whatever shot. I mean, it was impressive tonight. It was impressive. Here are the people that want to complain. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's always the fucking idiots. Someone on X wants to criticize Caitlin Clark and saying that she's stat padding in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. She played 32 minutes, man. Get out of here. She played 32 minutes. Kelsey Mitchell played 32 minutes. What are we talking about? She she she, she left the game after she hit that 1 3, and that was it. Like, relax. Yeah. I'm just trying to find some highlights. A lot of them are Sophie Cunningham just draining some threes right here. But okay. Listen here, folks. If you're gonna come in here and try to troll the chat, I'm gonna bump you immediately. I'm not wasting my breath tonight. I'm not gonna waste my breath on losers who want to troll my chat. I will bump you in a blink tonight. Just be prepared. So if you want to troll, you're gonna get bumped real fast. I promise you. I promise you. So you've been warned. You've been given notification. If you want to be in this live tonight, keep the trolling out because I will bump you in a second tonight. If you can't contain yourself, then you should exit right at the moment, right now. That's all. That's all. So consider yourself warned because I'm already seeing the trolling in the chat. Don't want to see it tonight. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Now the question becomes, do they continue to play like this? They play the Atlanta Dream. They play the Atlanta Dream on the 18th, which is Saturday at 7:30 on Prime Video. And they've improved to 9-5 on the season. Obviously, now the New York Liberty have clinched the Commissioner's Cup. The Commissioner's Cup, and So the Fever will not have a chance to defend that because of that loss to the New York Liberty and when Breanna Stewart went off. So the Liberty will be playing. I don't even know who they're playing yet. Don't really care. But they're 9-5 now. They've won 4 straight games. This is the first one where they've actually looked good in winning. The other three were not impressive in any way, shape, or form. The win over the Mystics, the win over the Sun, the win over the Sky. None of those games were impressive. I thought they played a really good game tonight, and it's hard to find any issue with tonight's game. And they took over the game. They were up 3 at halftime, and they took it over, completely took it over. And even at halftime, it was 53-50. It was a high scoring affair. It was a tempo game. They were pushing the pace, man. And that's all you can ask for, man. Win or lose, it's all you can ask for when it comes to this team. I mean, look at this. Look at this pass that Caitlin Clark makes to I think it's to Timpson right here. I'm gonna bring this up for y'all to take a look at. I believe this is a pass to Timpson. Let me see.
With a shoulder injury for most of the year. Clark goes behind the back, gets it to go.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't the pass. That was a Caitlin Clark finish at the rim. My bad. Let me find another one. Another one. There we go. That's the one, right? That's the one. I like that one. That's a nice one right there. That's a nice video right there. That's like a pop, 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 pop right in your face. Like I like that one. Let's see right here. Right here, we got this one right here.
Clark, low cross, behind the back, no look, Timpson with the finish.
If Michaela Timpson had missed this goddamn layup, I would have lost my darn mind. If she had missed that layup, I would have lost my mind. Dead ass. Like that would have been completely unacceptable. No, 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 no. Could not work. Could not happen. And this is finally when Lord Caitlin finally hit a 3 tonight because she was not hitting that 3 tonight, but she finally hit one here. Bop. Lock and load.
Steps and finally gets that.
Boom, right there. You got that 3 right there. So yeah, you got some shots that went. I mean, the shots were going down tonight, folks. They were going down. Tonight was a highlight fest. I mean, realistically, if you wanted to run a highlight fest on this entire season, I mean, you could have run it on this game. You could have run it on this game. So very, very, very impressive performance by the Indiana Fever. I can't complain about anything. Like, you know how hard that is for me? I mean, I'm gifted at complaining. I mean, y'all know I'm gifted at it. I'll find something. Don't worry. I mean, I voiced the fact that if Caitlin could be shot the ball well tonight, it would have been even probably a 30 or 40 point blowout. Oh, you goddamn it! You made me bring it. Oh, y'all fault. Okay, you want me to complain? I got it. Okay, got it. You want me to complain? I get it. You love it when I talk about something. Lexi Hull. I mean, at least you made the layup when Caitlin Clark gave you the layup. At least you made the layup. 6 points, 3 of 6, 4 rebounds. Okay, I guess you were at the game. Monique Billings, 5 points, 1 of 5. At least you were at the game. Even Dantas played. I stopped paying attention, honestly. I stopped paying attention. Raven Johnson played 14 minutes tonight, 6 points, 2 of 5. Both of those buckets were threes. Oh, you want me to complain about that? I saw that one time. I saw it one time. Okay, you didn't mean to complain. God damn. Listen, There was one play where Caitlin Clark that I remember where she just was like, it was actually right before the half. And she complains about not getting a call. And she's literally running back next to the referee, complaining to the referee. And Toronto's pushing down the court to try to score. And I think they missed. But it's like, can you not worry about complaining right now and just get your ass back down the floor on defense? You made me do it. 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 Yeah, you made me do it. Listen, man. Hey, you're gonna get me on a good day today because I'm not this fucking chair. I'm not 4'4". Fuck. God damn, I need to get one of Caitlin Clark's butt pads, like in layers, to sit higher. Oh man. I watched Jason Whitlock shit today. This guy. Oh my God. Bro. I watched that Whitlock shit today. That shit show. What the fuck was that? That guy is I did a video on him before I even saw that because he put that ridiculous tweet. And he did it a day after the ATL Barbie started crying in the middle of a basketball game. Did that shit in the middle of a basketball game, started crying, wanted to fight somebody in the middle of a basketball game. It absolutely is impressive, even if you have 0 points. I agree. Thankfully, she had 21 because if she had 14 assists with 0 points and shot 0 for 15, she would be getting crucified by people. They would not let her off the hook. And thank you for the super chat, Brandon. Listen. No, I think Whitlock is honestly just a fucking weird dude, man. I'm gonna be real. I don't think he's a troll. I think he's a weird ass dude. He's just a weird guy who doesn't know who he is, what he is, or whatever, and tries to play some. I don't know what he's playing at this point because I don't buy the freaking holier than thou Jesus shit that he preaches. I don't buy it at all. Because even those that have become saved individuals, they still got demons. And they come out. They still got the shit that they deal with, and they still come out. What are you talking about? I didn't read your comment. Well, I don't know what you're listen, guys. I got 300 plus people in here. It's hard to read. I can't read comments and talk at the same time. Otherwise, I'll just be reading comments the entire night. But he gets on there today with that comment about Reese being more mature than Clark. They're both 24-year-old kids. I'm 48 years old. If you asked what the hell I was doing when I was 24 years old, like what I was doing when I was 24 years old, I didn't read the tipped comment. Which tipped comment? What are you talking about? See, again, now you're taking me off. I'm trying to talk, and you're tipped comment. What the fuck are you talking about? God almighty. I'm looking back. I can't find it. So sorry. Tipped comment. I don't know. And so the shit that I did at 24, you still do some of the dumb shit at 48. Even as a 48-year-old, you do a little bit less, but most people haven't bought their first house at 24. And so he's holier than thou in his preaching. But I will tell you this, Cap TV checked his ass today. Real talk. Cap TV checked his ass today. I watched it. This guy's jumping on, and he had some clown with him who compared Caitlin Clark to Russell Westbrook. Fuck are you talking about? He compared their statistical lines. I mean, Jason Whitlock wants a role model basketball player. You dumb fucking imbecile. Yes, Whitlock, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. I mean, God, What in the world, bro? That girl is the biggest role model for young girls on the fucking planet when it comes to women's basketball. They worship her. They worship her. Little girls worship her. She sits around before games, after games. She traveled for a whole season while injured last year, signing autographs when she should have been sitting her ass at home getting healthy. I mean, give me a flipping break. What, you want her to curtsy? What, is she going to cotillion? Were we teaching her which side the fork and the spoon go on and the knife goes on? What the hell are we talking about? Is she supposed to give people hugs when they clobber her across the face? I'm going to sit here and tell you, I don't like temper tantrums, but get the fuck out of here. She's a goddamn human who gets fouled 3 times every possession. Now, you're not going to call it every time, but she does get hit pretty much every time she touches the ball. And you're going to sit here, matures, while the other one had a crash out yesterday from the 3-minute mark of the game because she couldn't make a damn layup. 2-hand shoves Isabel Harrison in the back 3 minutes in and then slaps the ball out of her hands. I've never seen Caitlin Clark do that ever in a game where a player has the ball in her hands and she slaps the ball out of her hands. After a dead ball. I've never seen that. I've never seen it. Not one damn time. And then Harrison trying to do it back. That ridiculous non-flagrant foul they call the flagrant foul. And this broad is crying and wants to fight somebody. This child, please. More mature? Folks, right now, if you do a search right now for Angel Reese on Google, do it. I promise you. You will find more modeling pictures than you will find basketball pictures. Dead ass. Dead ass. You don't believe me? Take a look. You don't believe me? Take a look. Look at this. Look at this. I need you to see, like, don't believe me. This is real shit. I'll never be on Whitlock because they'll never have me. Look at this. I mean, look at this. Angel Reese type images. I mean, you wouldn't even know she was a basketball player. These are the images that pop up for the basketball player, Angel Reese. Half naked most of the time. Showing her ass most of the time. No, very mature. Fuck out of here. She's not. I mean, she plays. I guess she plays basketball. You know, I asked my son, "You want to be a football player, or do you want to play football?" Well, you can ask Angel Reese. She wants to play basketball. She doesn't want to be a basketball player. Clark didn't get a technical foul taunting the coach. What are you talking about? And by the way, that idiot also said that she got ejected from the game. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about. She didn't get ejected from the game. She got a technical foul. Okay, great. And she got a delay of game penalty, a delay of game warning because they already had one earlier, and that caused a technical foul while she was running to get the ball to hand it back to the referee. I just saw freaking Arike Ogunbowale kick the shit out of a table. Referee didn't call anything. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He said she got ejected. I heard him say it. She didn't get ejected. What are you talking about? And so I'll sit here and I'll say, I'll credit Cap TV. He checked him. He really did in this case. He did. I watched the segment. Now, the idiot that he had on the right, who was talking about comparing her to Russell Westbrook. Oh, my word. Because of turnover numbers and this, that, and the third. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Russell Westbrook ain't taking 30 fucking foot 3-point shots. The Duke could barely make a 23-foot 3-point shot. I mean, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, bro, take your Jesus preaching bullshit and go shove it up your fucking ass. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. The last few games, Caitlin Clark's been really quiet for the most part when it comes to the whining. She's been quiet, largely. Have there been some? Sure, but largely quiet because in the past it was literally every other play. Now she's saving it for real ones. She's saving it for real ones. So yeah, when he, Cap TV kind of checked him, I wonder if you're gonna get an invitation back to the barbecue, homie. I wonder if you get an invitation back. He'll never invite me because he wants to eat all for himself. Like that shit's ridiculous. Like he's called everybody and their mother to be on that damn show. I'm not mad. I really don't give a fuck. I think it's funny. I think it's funny because the funny thing about it is I've been critical of Caitlin Clark, whereas most everybody else has not. Mostly no one's really made videos criticizing Caitlin Clark like I have, while also being a big time fan. So I think it's cute. Yeah, the guy, Charles Barker, Baker, whatever the fuck. And can he get to do it at a camera angle where I can look up his goddamn nose. Can he put the camera on a freaking stand that has it up here in your face? I don't want to look in your fucking nose at your boogers, bro. Come on, bro. Be better than that. Be better than that. That was pathetic. That dude was stupider than fucking hell. Where did he find that clown? Where did he find that freaking idiot? But yeah, he got checked today on that damn thing by Cap TV. No doubt about it. He did. No question. And I actually appreciated it. I was impressed. You guys know I tell the truth. I say what it is. I'm not a hater. If you do something good, I'm gonna say it. If you do something bad, I'm gonna say it too. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll tell you what. I haven't seen homie Ock Nation back on that show. I think I've seen JTL once back on that show after the first one because, he didn't like that they said that Angel Reese was playing well at the time when they said that, and better than Aaliyah Boston at the time, which they said, and I agreed, and then insulted them. So when they weren't, when insulted, oh Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. What's up, Lester? I agree. Only thing Whitlock should be critiquing his food. I'm not gonna go call people fat. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm not doing that Stephen A. Smith. I'm not skinny, so I'm not gonna be calling anybody fat. Like I don't do that. Unless it's a basketball player that was at Iowa State and it's really about basketball more than anything else. Post games are up. Yeah, I haven't seen Knock Nation in a minute. Rhodes will never be back because Rhodes was just he's too aggressive. Rhodes is aggressive, and Rhodes keeps it a buck, and Whitlock didn't like that. He doesn't want his show being deboed by people that actually watch the freaking games. Like, understand this very, very clearly. Torn ACL. Oh, damn, that sucks. Torn ACL. That sucks. Yeah, they said ankle. Ah, come on. See, you don't go down on a sprained ankle like that, bro. You don't. You don't. If it's a torn ACL, that really does suck. Because that's a year, and that means just crossing into next season. Yeah, that crosses into next season. That would be a disaster. But you could miss pretty much all of next season too, because we are in June, and women's torn ACLs do take longer to heal. It seems like, from what I've seen with Cameron Brink, how long it took her. Wait? The Act Nation got demonetized and he's angry? Really? Wow, that sucks. No, today Cap didn't play that shit. He's like, "What are you talking about?" Jason Whitlock can forever cancel his women's basketball segment because the only reason people watched it was because he was a Caitlin Clark fan. Because there's not an Angel Reese fan on earth that watches his shit. There's not an Angel Reese fan on earth that watches his shit. So he was pandering to a community. Well, if you're not going to pander to the community anymore, then cancel the shit because you don't actually watch the games. And I know this because when you say she got ejected, you didn't even know what the fuck you were talking about. You had also said previously with over the Dan Dakich thing that that they were better without her than they were with her, which has been clearly disproven by statistics and data that their record was not better without her than it was with her last year. And I mean, you can see right now the reality is that she's played more minutes the last 5 games than she had played earlier this season. Like these last few games, I mean, she's played 32, 36, 40, 31, and 34. So she's played a lot more minutes. Like you can go look at the minutes. And before that, it was 22, 29, 32, 24. She did have the 37 against Washington, 31, 31. Her minutes went down. And now that her minutes are coming back up, they're winning. They're flat out winning. Yeah, Jay Money for sure. No doubt about that. He's Joe Clark, baby. He's telling Sam on the roof, "You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? If you want to kill yourself, just jump. Do it expeditiously, son." Yeah. Yeah. And Benson told him in the meetings, like, contrary to popular belief, I am the head in charge. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. But yeah, he's not this guy. Yeah, what if you're not gonna pander to that community, man, then you might want to just cut that shit out because no one's gonna watch that shit. Like that was really the only thing I typically watch. Like I watched his Shador shit and the Dion shit because I thought it was hilarious and it was over the top. Like, bro, you're building your entire show off of criticizing Deion Sanders. Like it's kind of pathetic, honestly. It's kind of weird. But yeah. Um just reading y'all. I'm trying to read some of y'all comments. Oh, Lean on Me is a classic, man. Lean on Me, man. 1987. I was 10 or 9 years old, going on 10. That movie was fantastic. I would still watch that movie right now. Remember, he chained the doors, locked the doors, kept that one bald black dude out of the damn building. He came back in selling drugs, beating the crap out of people in the damn. I mean, that guy was like, was he a student or was he just a local drug dealer or both? I mean, he looked like he was 30. Yeah, he looked like he was 30, right, in that damn thing. So, yeah, she's playing a lot more minutes and very side by thy side will stand and always praise thy name, praise thy name, praise thy name. I mean, the fact that I remember that shit is crazy. But yeah, man, that was interesting today. I mean, we'll see if he gets another invite. Appreciate you, man, Brandon. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you for the super chat, man. Thank you. So let me bring up this press conference, man. Let's see what they got to say. I know everyone's interested. You know, I'm interested. I'm interested to see what is said specifically, more so because this should be the lengthiest press conference they've had all year because it should be fun, right? Typically, when you win, you want to talk. It's when you lose that you don't want to be in the room. You just want to get the hell out of there, right? You don't want to be in there. You want to go. You lost. You're not in a good mood. You know, nobody wants to do a press conference when you're in a bad mood because you can get yourself in trouble. So in a day like this, I am curious to see, one, who is in the press conference, two, how long she speaks, three, if she admits that she made some changes because their offense has been utterly horrible over the last 5 games. And yeah, I'm curious. So let me find this right here, and I'll bring it right up. Let's find this. So let's see what they got here. Let's see what Tony East has up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me ball up in here. Go, y'all gonna make me act the fool up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool up in here. Okay. I would hope that Indiana would have their stuff up, but of course they don't because they're slow. Tony East uploads it right from the room, it looks like, and he's always reporting. Can they buy this? Tony, I don't know you, Tony. I don't know you, Tony, but do me a favor. Invest $10 in a goddamn tripod. Like, for real. Invest in a tripod. Just do us the favor. Invest in a tripod. Because when you're recording from up under the damn table, it doesn't look good. So get a tripod and lift that shit up so that's even with their faces. It don't cost that much money, brother. But hey, thank you for doing your link. Hold on, Pope. Hold on. Let's see here. How do we do this? Would that be the link? I don't know if that's the link that allows it. Excuse me, folks. Let's bring up Tony East in the building. Okay. So we got, wow. We got Kelsey Mitchell and Sophie Cunningham. Wow. Interesting. That's something. Interesting stuff. Wow. Let's take a listen what they got to say.
So did you change your routine before the last couple of games or anything? What do you think? I'm over here. Sorry. Hi.
Yeah, it's Tony East asking the question. This guy must be sitting on the floor or something. He's like, who's talking? You stand up, bro.
It's okay. Do you change your routine the last couple of games or something? What do you feel like is going into your hot run of shooting here?
It's called a PRP shot in the elbow. I do think that, just having a little bit of struggle with my elbow, but really did get that fixed. And now I'm starting to stay in my shot a little bit. But also, I think our team's just starting to catch a little bit of rhythm. We're seeing what works. We're sharing the ball. Defensively is allowing us really good offensive runs. And so, I don't think it's just me. I think it's our team as a whole.
You just touched on it with the defense and offense, but this is the most points you guys have ever scored in a non-overtime game. What did you feel offensively was working so well today?
Our defense. I think our pace was key tonight. Defensively, there was great communication. We followed our scout, and when we didn't, we had great communication of how to get it back. And so I really do think we kept them one and done for the most part, and we got to run in transition. So I think when Kelsey's getting the ball, when CAB is getting the ball, it opens up for everyone else, and hopefully we can continue this.
Kelsey, you've been backcourt mates with Caitlin for a few years now. What is it about her ability to set the table that makes things easier for you all 14 assists for her tonight?
Trying to play in space, try to cut and make the right reads. I think, she could unbelievable passer as a guard, and so you just want to try to make things easier by just playing off each other, really.
And then this game for you, this game did get a little tighter there for a while. What allowed you all to pull away?
I think we did that to ourselves. We had 11 missed layups. We had 11 turnovers in the first half, and we were kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. And honestly, we've kind of been doing that all year.
11 missed layups, and they scored 113 points.
But I think everyone's starting to see our growth. We came out in the second half, and we played great defense. We kind of valued the ball a little bit more, and you saw the ball was popping. Everyone was kind of getting their hands on it. And so I'm just proud of us, and we finally put the pedal to the metal a little bit. And I think we all felt that as a whole.
You cannot come in here and say someone played terribly when they scored 21 points and had 14 assists. I'm sorry. You cannot jump anywhere and say that someone who had 14 assists played terribly. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. She didn't shoot the ball well. 10 of 14 from the free throw line for Caitlin Clark is a bad day. Yeah. That's when you set the standard so damn high that you missed 4 of 14 free throws, and it's a bad day because she's a 95% free throw shooter. Yeah, I get it. She had 14 assists. And clearly must have had a few more that got missed on layups because Sophie Cunningham just told us they missed 11 layups, which I'm sure a few of those came from passes from Caitlin Clark. If you want to say she didn't shoot the ball well, you'd be accurate. If you want to say she shot the ball terribly, you'd be accurate. But don't say someone played terribly when they won by 22 and she had 14 assists. That's just fucking retarded. Respectfully, that's fucking retarded. That's fucking retarded. That just is dumb. That's dumb. That's just dumb. Unbelievably dumb. And yeah, if you said it, yes, I'm saying that you were dumb for saying that because the game is not just scoring the bucket. Some of y'all will jump on here and tell me Lexi Hull played great. And she has 6 points and 4 rebounds. 14 assists. 14 assists? Them same folks will think that 17 rebounds is more impressive than 14 assists, and I'm sorry, it's not. It ain't. It never will be. It never will be. But then there are days where I think Angel Reese has played well, and people say she didn't play well, and I disagree with them. I watched the game yesterday that she played yesterday or whatever, Sunday. I saw it. I saw the game. After people asked me to watch it, I watched the game. Her 15 and 17 was shit. Yeah, it was shit. Because she had 5 when Harrison got ejected. They were already up 10. And she had 13 boards at that time because she had missed 11 of 13 shots. And the ball kept coming right back to her. I watched it. She had at least 6 offensive rebounds off of her own misses. And it wasn't that she shot. The ball came right back to her. Getting an assist is harder than getting a goddamn rebound. But I do give respect to Angel Reese for her ability to dominate glass. I've given it to her many, many times. But to sit here and say Caitlin Clark played a terrible game, was shit today, like, come on, bro. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Just further review, just along that same vein, this is the first game, and I think it's the past 4 games.
I would tell you 17 rebounds is impressive if 11 of them weren't offensive boards, of which more than half of them bounce right back to her. Like, I watched the game. If I put the ball into the bottom of the rim, the ball comes straight back down to me, and everyone's behind me, well, I'm going to get that rebound every time. That wasn't a positioning rebound. The ones that impress me more are the positioning rebounds. When you read the ball from somebody else and you get position to get that board, that's more impressive than I jack the ball into the corner of the fucking rim and it bounces right back into my hands. I do it again. The ball gets blocked right back into my hands. And those are both called rebounds. Those are shit. Those are shit. Those are shit.
You had that 10-point lead in the third, lost it, then came back, but you hung on to the lead this time. Just what was the difference today versus the last 4 games?
Try to learn from your mistakes. I think that's the best way to put it. You get experience, you know what it's like, to lose those leads. We take pride in doing our job and, making sure things are minimized and the margin for error is small for us. And so we want to make sure that we get on these things early. And so I think the difference is just making sure that you watch the film, you appreciate some of the mistakes that we made as a group, and then try to flip the script.
Brandon, thank you for the super chat. 14 assists is equal to at least 28 points. Add that to Caitlin Clark's 21, then watch the haters. Yeah, she accounted for at least 49 points today. And I would venture to guess there's more because some of those were threes. So, and yeah, you know what? If a shot's open and they make it, so be it. It's open. Caitlin Clark passes people open a whole lot, man. Caitlin Clark creates the layup for people that's wide open. Hell, she's created layups for people that are wide open that they miss. So, I mean, come on. Yeah, the Kelsey Mitchell the Stephanie White interview is not even up yet, so that's why I put this one up first.
Kelsey, yesterday you talked a little bit about growing pains and just trying to get back in the swing of things, locking down things like that. Do you think this was a good example of that mindset really taking the step forward for you guys?
I definitely think it's a start. I think it's a never-ending thing, though. You can never really get comfortable, especially not in this league. We play against a great team every night early, and so it's about not getting too high, not too low, but really just staying true to the values in which we set in place when we are working, when we practicing and we put in work. It's important that we try to keep those principles and stick to them and actually like believe them, especially when things are going bad. I think that sometimes we kind of waver in our mentality when things are not going the best, and I think that as a group we just got to keep believing and pouring into each other.
Well, that's the entire press conference. Holy Lord. That is the entire thing. That's freaking ridiculous. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. That is what we got for a press conference right here. I mean, you gotta be kidding me, man. Seriously, guys? Like, is this what we're doing? We don't have Stephanie. Oh, is that Stephanie? Okay, here's Stephanie. Here is Stephanie White now. Okay. I can't believe that they did 33. Oh my God. Her interview is 2 minutes and 50 seconds, folks. Her interview is 2 minutes and 50
Steph,
seconds.
113 is the most the Fever have ever scored in a non-overtime game. What did you see humming offensively, and especially at, the last couple games? It felt like you guys have taken some steps on that end of the floor.
I think our pace is better, and our pace is going to be better when we're better defensively. When we
Respectfully, Stephanie, you give up 91 points. Did she just see? This is the thing. This is the thing. You cannot sit here telling us that your defense was better. You gave up 50 points at halftime, and you gave up 9. So your defense in the second half was better than the first half, but you gave up 91 points. You gave up more points. Let's look at the stat. Let's do this real fast. They shot 45%, 44% from 3, 11 of 25. You out-rebounded them, which was really the difference. And, I mean, you just shot a little bit better than they did. I mean, but they didn't shoot the ball poorly. They scored 91 points. She's really going to run with this defensive narrative when they gave up 91, which is actually worse than their season average of 86.7. You gave up 5 more points than your average. And you're telling me that you played better defense. No, Stephanie White. You pushed the rock. Caitlin was pushing tempo. She was pushing the tempo. And you hit 13 threes. 13 threes, was it? 13 threes. And you shot 33 free throws. You pushed tempo. I don't understand how she thinks that they play better defense. Wow.
limit, fouls and free throw opportunities. I think the way we're moving the ball, when we kick it ahead, when we get it side to side, we track what our numbers look like when we get paint touches and when we get ball reversals and when we don't. And it's always better when we get a ball reversal, and it's always better when we get a paint touch.
Shots going in is obviously extremely helpful, but when Sophie plays this well, what does that unlock for the rest of the team?
Yeah, it's huge because she has the ability to space the floor, and our guards do a good job of finding her. She gets in their line of vision. Sophie is one of those players that she can bring so much. I think her leadership has been outstanding as well, and her ability to knock down a shot is huge for us.
Sophie told us she got a PRP shot in her elbow, and obviously she's playing well. How tough is she? And she's an athlete. We don't know what that means, but like seeing that up close.
Yeah, she's tough as nails. She's
Sorry about that, folks. I hit a button on my mouse. Is everyone hearing me? Can you hear me? Let me bring this back up because I hit a button on my mouse and it brought me back. Shit. Hold on a second. I don't even know. I got buttons on the mouse, and I think I hit one of the buttons, and that brought me like, what the hell just happened? Let me bring this back a second. All right.
She's tough as nails. You know, she's somebody who never complains, you know, about it and plays through pain, and you know, she's just I mean, you've seen her. She's tough as shit. So for her to be able to do that and to come back and to shoot it the way she did, maybe she should have got sooner. Just kidding.
And then with Caitlin, she didn't shoot that great tonight, but what do you think of the overall floor game and her ability to still affect the game positively with 14 assists and just 17?
I thought it was really good. You know, she did a great job of finding her teammates. You know, again, her pace. You know, you can tell she's got her burst back. She does a good job of forcing the action in the ball screen and really creates 2-on-1 opportunities. And so then she does a good job. I thought tonight the way she got the ball out on time was really good, and it set her teammates up for great shots.
Yeah, over the past 4 games, you guys had that issue of building up that double-digit lead and losing it. But what was different tonight in building up that lead in the third quarter and then continuing to build?
I mean, we talked about it in the timeouts, and like this is where we have to grow. Like we have to understand that every possession matters. You know, I think there was a couple, and I think it was early the fourth. I don't remember exactly, and I called timeout, and I was just addressing it. Like we're not going to do this. Okay, like every possession matters, offensively, defensively. You know, we can't get lax. Like this is what it's going to take for us to really do the things that we want to do. We can't have those lapses. We can't be careless with the basketball. We can't be careless on the defensive end of the floor. And I thought our team responded.
That's the entire press conference. They won by 22 points, and they had a 2-minute and 49-second press conference. I mean, you can't even get this woman to talk for more than 3 minutes when they win. God, jeez. It's embarrassing. Like, what do we do? I don't get it. You can't even get something good. Now, I'm reading some of y'all comments. Someone mentioned Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes' injury was a devastating injury for Toronto. It was a 3-point game at the time. So before anyone says, oh, it didn't matter, no, it mattered. She's a top 5 scorer in the league. She is a bucket getter. She's the best player on their team, and she went down with a significant injury. And when you don't have her, it definitely has an impact on your team mentally. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So, yeah, that was a significant situation. It doesn't take away for how the Fever played and how they executed on the offensive end, but I don't want to have anyone tell me that they played so good on defense. They did not play that well on defense. They gave up 91 points. They gave up 50 in the first half. That's not great defense. That's shit defense. That's worse than your average. So I don't know how you can sit here and say it was better. It was good. It wasn't good. Their offense was good. The offense is their defense. Like, their offense is their defense. Can you not make every sound under the sun, sir? Thank you. Talking to the 12-year-old who wants to drop everything in the kitchen. Anyhow, you want to be the star of the show? No, get the hell out of here. But their defense is their defense is their offense. If they score points, teams can't score with them like that. Like, they can't. When they shoot the ball well, teams cannot score with them like that. So if you're putting up 113 points, and really they still only shot 52%. They didn't shoot like 65%. They didn't shoot like 65%. They shot 52%. They hit 13 threes and took 33 free throws, 28 of 32, 33 from the line. I pity you if you have someone like this, sir. Crash out, because he will drive you crazy. Yes, he's already beaten. He's already doing enough to irritate the hell. He's standing right here.
Hey, you should let me know taller than you now.
You're not taller than me. You're 5'8". I'm 5'10".
I'm 5'10" now.
All right, can you get the fuck out now? Seriously, get the fuck out.
Make me mad now.
No, I need you to get the fuck out because you're annoying. you're about to get smacked. So I'm just like, and I'll smack you on camera. I don't give a fuck. Smack your ass right on the fucking camera. They can fucking call HRS. I don't give a damn. Smack an ass clown in the damn camera.
Yeah.
But it's not even about challenging her statements. It's about, I don't know, having more questions. No, he's just dropping shit all over the place and making a whole bunch of noise. It's not about challenging her. It's just about, I don't know, asking more questions. Asking more questions. It's not that hard. It ain't that hard to ask a couple more questions saying, well, why were you pushing tempo? Why were you able to push tempo better tonight? Like, that's not a challenging question. It's not a challenging question. That's a basic question. Why were you able to do that? You said your defense played so well. You give 91 points. Really, does your offense make your defense look better when your offense is humming? I mean, there's so many things that you can ask somebody after a game like this, and they just don't do it. They just don't do it. It's crazy. It's crazy because you would think you have a whole lot of great things to say. She did compliment Caitlin Clark. She must feel sick. She must feel sick. She must feel sick. Because I see a comment here. The Fever defense can totally be a defense that doesn't give the other team a chance to take. Yeah, but that's also part of it. Your offense is pushing so hard that the other team can never take a break. So because you're pushing tempo and you're in great condition cardio wise, they're on their heels the entire game. Of course he gets spoiled. Of course that's why he is how he is. Of course he's spoiled. They're all spoiled. I got a house full of spoiled people that don't appreciate me. God dog. That's the life of a parent and a husband. Spoil everybody and you still didn't do enough. You know. The Sun didn't go basket for basket. There was 85-75. They played slow ball. If that game was played at tempo, the Fever would have beaten them 120-90. Like, that's the thing. I don't really give a damn about. I don't. If you're playing games in the 70s and low 80s, yeah, everybody can score with you because you're not scoring. You're not scoring. But if you play at a tempo pace, the Fever can easily score over 100 points every game. Every single game, even on days where they don't shoot the ball well. Even in days where they don't shoot, because they didn't shoot the ball exceptionally well today. They shot well enough. I mean, it was largely because they also took 33 free throws. 28 of 33 from the line. That matters. They hit 13 of 30 from 3. That matters. But they didn't shoot 65% from the field. I got another person interrupting my podcast now. What the fuck? It's like everyone wants to interrupt me. I got the son doing it now. The wife is doing it. See, I just told y'all. Like, I don't know what the hell to do anymore. Like, I'm being interrupted left and right. I got to clip this thing up to make. I mean, my God, holy Lord! You want me to tell him that? I'll tell him. Yeah, my wife just flashed me publicly. My wife just flashed me. She's not going to flash you. Do not worry. You don't get that privilege. You don't get that privilege. There's no dinner. It's 10:30, man. I had like a plantain for dinner. I was watching the damn game. No, Kelsey Mitchell shot the ball exceptionally well today. They all shot the ball well. As a team, they didn't shoot the ball well. As individuals, the three people that Caitlin Clark needs to shoot the ball well in order for her to rack up assists, it is our Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Sophie Cunningham. Because the rest of them, Monique Billings, 1 of 5. Lexi Ho was 3 of 6. She wasn't terrible. Hines Allen, 0 of 1. Timpson, 1 of 3. And Raven Johnson was 2 of 5. Demir was 0 of 1. Really, the person that shot like shit was Caitlin Clark. Shot like shit was Caitlin Clark. Like, that would never happen. So, yeah, yeah. But what do they got? What do they got next? What do they got next? What? So 7 of her 9. So Kelsey Mitchell hit 3 threes. So she had 6 non-threes. So maybe there was 6. She had 6 free throws also. She was 6 of 6 from the line. Maybe she had 6 layups. I don't know. They got Atlanta on Saturday. Thursday. What the hell? Today's Tuesday. Shit, I thought it was Thursday. Fuck. I thought today was Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Okay. So Thursday against Atlanta. That's going to be a fight. It's at home again. They beat them 83-71 last game. That game, Caitlin Clark went for 17, 8 and 7. Mitchell had 25. Boston had 19 and 7. And they played slow down basketball. They didn't get to the free throw line very much. And the Dream played an absolutely horrendous game. Ryan Howard was horrid. Alicia Gray was horrid. Jordan Canada was terrible. Their 3 best scoring options were bad. So you better be ready to play, because if you're not ready to play, you could get run off the floor. And you play them, and then you play them again on Saturday in Atlanta at the Real Building, the State Farm Arena. It's a 1 p.m. start time. I don't think I got anything going on Saturday right now. I don't think so. I mean, it is Father's Day weekend, so everyone should be, worshiping me, and feeding me and taking care of me all goddamn weekend. Because you know when it's Mother's Day, they celebrate that shit for like a week, and their birthdays they celebrate for like a month. Our birthday lasts a half an hour. You wake up in the morning, happy birthday, then get the fuck out of here. And Father's Day, because I'm sure you've seen the comedy show by Ali Sadiq where he says Father's Day sucks. It's the 20th ranked holiday behind Halloween and what was it, Arbor Day and other bullshit. But I gotta admit, my wife, like I said, my wife got me some Meta glasses. This is just one of my presents. So this is dope, man. This is dope. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing shit, as far as like work wise. I'll be watching the game for sure, and I'm sure I will do a live after. But you got back to back with Atlanta, and Ryan Howard, has that tendency, that ability to have a 12 for 16 with 9 threes. She does it a lot. Oh, not a lot, but she does it like every now and then. And if you catch one of those, you're in trouble. You're gonna lose. I get Father's Day and Juneteenth. I'm not black, so I'm not black. And my kids got school that day, and I have work. I'm not closed. My job is open on Friday. Not every company is observing. Not hell. Some schools aren't. My son is in school right now. They're not even observing it yet. But yeah, you cannot play a shitty game against Atlanta. Like you can't count on another shooting performance like that from the Atlanta Dream. That's not going to happen. They're too good. They're too good. They're too good. After they lost to Liberty by 14, they just beat that same Tempo team by 25 on Sunday. So on the road, no less, with Brittany Sykes on the court the entire game. So they're good. They're good. I know the Fever have beaten them, but you can't sleep on this shit. You can't sleep on this shit, bro, because they're good, and you got to deal with that Angel Reese. Folks, you want to hear some funny shit? Honestly, I have all these platforms. Brandon, thank you again for the $5. I hate to ask you this, but do you think they hate Caitlin Clark just because she's straight white female that is Jordan like him? The question is, who is they? Really? Do I think there are people that dislike Caitlin Clark because she gets credit they wish they got? Yes. I don't know or think that it has anything to do with being a straight white female, because there's a number of straight white females that nobody hates because nobody knows. Like, nobody hates Lexi Hull. Nobody hates Lexi Hull. Now, I think she sucks, but nobody hates her. I think they resent her. I think there's players that are jealous of her. I think the mediocre players are not jealous or hateful because they're getting paid because of her. The players that are largely resentful and mad and bothered are the ones that are at the top of the food chain because they're wondering why they didn't get this type of love. They're the Asia Wilsons of the world who say my blood boils because of this stuff. Well, why does your blood boil? Because someone actually brings fans. Like what? Why would you? Why would you? Why would you be resentful of someone who brings fans? But yet they are because they wish it was them bringing the fans, because it was them bringing the money, and then they would be the ones getting paid. Like the reality is, there's only a handful of WNBA players that make real money off the court. Like just because they gave away some bad contracts to some trash can players like a Shakira Austin or a freaking Temi Bentley or an Azare Stevens, or an Ariel Atkins, players that don't deserve that type of money because they're not very good. But you got the players like a Nafisa Collier and an Asia Wilson and a Sabrina and a Brianna Stewart, etc. Jackie Young, a Chelsea Gray, those types of individuals who are bothered by the fact that they don't get that love. I don't think Sabrina is that much, honestly. It's largely the black women players. I mean, realistically, I don't think Paige Beckers has a beef with Caitlin Clark by any means at all. I don't. I do think that the NIL thing that you just mentioned there, Toro, actually matters to these people. I think they're jealous of that. I was talking to a guy who played college football. Hell, he played he's actually the coach. He's my son's coach at his high school. They started playing football already. I think they absolutely hate them because of it, Dante. I think they hate these players because I think a lot of these young players are really disliked because of it. Look at Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles was mocking Asia Wilson yesterday. That was hilarious. Or the other day, she was mocking Sarah Ashley Barker yesterday. I mean, she was doing a whole lot of shit talking. My God. But Barker's a second-year player, so it's these older vets. They're not happy they're not happy that they never got NIL. I can tell you that for sure. I talked to my son's coach now. I was like, how do you feel about the fact that these young guys are getting paid all this money and you went to a high major Division I school and you didn't get paid $1 like this? Oh, it's like, oh my God. And he's not old. He's not old. He's not even 30 yet. But he didn't get NIL money. And he played in the NFL for 4 years. Was drafted in the NFL. And he's like, man, they're not happy about it. It's like Charles Barkley and Shaq and all these guys when they get on TV on ESPN now, and these guys making $60 million and they suck. Like Charles Barkley was one of the best players in the world, making $3 million a year. The guy who's like the 15th guy on the bench is making fucking 15 now. Like, what are we talking about? So I think that I would disagree. April Nicole, I know you're here to fucking troll, and you do it. You did it yesterday too. And I'll tell you, I know you're here to troll. You cannot sit here and say that people don't have beef with her. Like, give me a break. They're jealous of her. It's a jealousy thing. Jealousy creates beef. Jealousy creates beef. If you're jealous of somebody, you create a beef because you're jealous. Hell, they're jealous of Paige Beckers. They're absolutely jealous of her. They won't speak on it as much because she's a lesbian and she's done all that freaking pandering. But you don't tell me shit about them. There's a beef. There's a jealousy and a resentment. There's no question. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. And the fact is that she brings fans that they can't bring. That if she left tomorrow, they would have problems. They would have problems. Really, what are they jealous about? Man, don't be stupid. Respectfully, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. What are they jealous about? So what are they jealous about Angel Reese for then? I mean, let me know, because I've heard people on the Angel Reese side say that these players are jealous of Angel Reese. So let me know. Let me know. Because we goddamn well know what they're jealous of. They're jealous because she's getting all the fucking attention. They're jealous because she's getting all the goddamn money. They're jealous because arenas were packed up to see her play. They're jealous of all of these things. They're jealous because she got the most votes in the WNBA All-Star game. They're jealous because everybody wanted to see her in the Olympic team. But the players that were on the team, none of them were better than her. None of the guards were better than her. None of them. Not at the time, not after, not before. None of those players were better than her. She had better numbers than everybody in that damn team, and every guard on that team. So they've made every kind of excuse to keep her out, to keep her down as long as possible. It goes on in everything. It goes on in college sports. It goes on in professional sports. This isn't new. It just has never been this profound when it comes to the WNBA in comparison to other leagues. Like, to sit here and act like this happens in the NBA, yes, hazing in the NBA happens. It absolutely happens. They haze players. NFL, they haze players. But you think that they're hazing the starting quarterback who was drafted with the number one? You think Fernando Mendoza will get taped to a goddamn freaking, will be taped to a damn freaking goalpost and have eggs thrown at him? You think Fernando Mendoza's me carrying someone's bags? You think that the Oakland Raiders, I'm sorry, the Las Vegas Raiders, you think the NFL would allow, would downplay their number one overall draft pick? Fuck no. You think the Raiders are not going to market the shit out of their number one draft pick because their team is trash? They have to. They will protect that asset at all costs. The WNBA, though? No, it goes the opposite. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. It's the complete opposite. Yeah, that's what people are jealous of. Have you played sports? Have you played sports? Have you played sports? Go to any high school in I live in Florida. You can go to, people transfer schools because they want to play football in front of, I don't fucking know, people. People. You want to play in front of an empty building? Nobody does. Nobody does. Nobody wants to play in front of an empty building. You know what? Let's put it this way, because I know you're an Angel Freeze fan. You played basketball. You're in Florida too. So you like playing in front of empty buildings? You like playing in front of an empty building? Because you want to know what? I'm from South Florida. I don't know where you're from. I'm from South Florida. I know for a fact, that these players are transferring because they want to play in front of people. They might be at one school and they're like, man, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. There's nobody coming. My team is trash. I got no one around me, and I want to play in front of people. So they transfer to a school that wins, that has people coming to games. It's the most basic thing on earth. So don't tell me that WNBA players aren't jealous of the fact that this lily white girl who just came off the farm in Iowa walked into their league, filled up every goddamn building in the league, but when she's not in the building, nobody watches us play. Yes, there's jealousy there. Absolutely. I'd be jealous. Yes, we know why they're not selling, because we actually do videos on this. They're not selling now because of the shit with Stephanie White. Because you've been lied to for a year about an injury. You don't know when she's going to play or not. So I could sit here and tell you right now, I know for a fact that there are kids that transfer into St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, because that team gets to do everything. And they play in front of 6,000 people in their home stadium every single weekend. Every home game they play for 6,000 people. Every game. Miami Northwestern. Most people would not typically transfer in to first of all, South Florida. Miami Northwestern is an all-black school in a very, very impoverished neighborhood called Liberty City. It is not a good neighborhood. You would not see a whole bunch of white people or Latino white people walking through the neighborhood. In fact, you would never see it. And yet, those individuals are transferring to Miami Northwestern to play football because they know that the Miami Northwestern fans are lunatics. They're lunatics. They support their Northwestern Bulls. They put 5, 6, 7, 10,000 people into that stadium. Whereas a similar predominantly black school in the same area can't put in 500. Come on, man. Like, when I was growing up, the thought of a fucking white kid playing football at Northwestern was insane. Until my homeboy, a white boy, became the head coach of the football team. And they've had some white dudes transfer into their school. Miami Central, same thing. They had a white dude playing quarterback some years ago who transferred in. You want to play on winning teams that bring people. I'm sorry. And you can sit here and say you don't care how empty the gyms are if they're paying. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because the fact is Caitlin Clark filled the gym to get these dumbasses paid. They still don't fucking respect her. They still don't fucking accept her. And they still don't appreciate her. Literally fucking 6-7 years ago, you were getting 4,000 people, 5,000 people in 17,000 seat arenas. Angel Reese right now. Edison can't draw flies to shit, bro. I covered Edison High School. I went to high school 5 minutes from Edison High School. Edison High School can't draw shit. Nobody goes to their football games. At least not when I was covering them. Nobody. Empty. Those Edison kids, you know where they would transfer to? Central. Yes, I knew them. I went to a Miami Soul game when they had the team. You know how much it cost to go to that game? $3. $3. You're from Polk County. I know exactly where that is. Lakeland. Lakeland. Tell me that people don't transfer from Lakeland Kathleen or Lake Gibson to Lakeland High School to play football. I damn sure know they do. Because homeboy that is at University of Florida right now, who initially was supposed to come, who had been committed to the University of Miami and then decommitted and went to freaking Colorado to play for Dion, Cormani McLean, who went to Lake Gibson High School and transferred to Lakeland High School for his senior year. Why he do that? To play in front of people? To win? Come on, man. I know exactly where Polk County is. I know exactly I know Florida. I've covered high school sports for 30 years. Since right when I got out of high school. I had a website covering high school sports. This shit is no different on any level. Asia Wilson plays in a fucking casino building. Like, people don't recognize. They're playing their basketball games for the 4-time WNBA MVP in a casino arena that seats 11,000, maybe 12. For which I would venture to guess that a lot of the tickets that go to that game are comped to people gambling because it's in the Mandalay Bay. They don't play in a 20,000 seat arena literally down the street because they can't fill it. Lakeland High School has had some of the best high school football teams in the last 25 years. Them and St. Thomas, the back and forth rivalry with them and St. Thomas for years was crazy. They were the only team that could beat St. Thomas in Florida for the most part when they did. And then St. Thomas did the same to them too, but they were monsters. But shit. I mean, Angel Wilson can't put 20,000 in any building ever in her life. In her life. At South Carolina, she could, because there's not a goddamn thing to do in Columbia, South Carolina. WNBA? She can barely. I'm curious. Let me take a look. I'm nosy now. Now I'm nosy. Now I have to do this because I'm bored. Let's see. The Michelob Ultra Arena capacity. The Michelob Ultra Arena seats 12,000 people. Okay, that's the Mandalay Bay Event Center. Seats 12,000 people. And they played the Minnesota Lynx the other day at home. I'm trying to confirm. Let's see if we can find this number for basketball. 12,000. Still 12,000, even for basketball. So the Las Vegas Aces just played the Minnesota Lynx. So Olivia Miles came to town, and they still had 1,700 empty seats. They still had 1,700 empty. Watch my mouth about the Carolinas. Ain't shit to do in Columbia. Cut the shit, bro. Cut the shit. You have a women's basketball team. The whole city loves their team. Hell, the whole state loves that team. I mean, they love that damn team so damn much that when Raven Johnson was being waved off by Caitlin Clark, all the white people from that area were sending messages to Raven Johnson, and people thought that shit was really Indiana Fever. I mean, Caitlin Clark fans. No, it was South Carolina rednecks that didn't fucking like real talk. I mean, shit. I'm a North Carolina basketball fan. I've been a UNC fan my entire life. But let's not act like there's something to do in Chapel Hill besides UNC and then Duke and Durham. What's there to do? Sorry. Columbia, South Carolina, I've been there. Ain't shit to do. Hell, Columbia, South Carolina made me uncomfortable when I went there. Oh my God. That player area made me uncomfortable, bro. Like I was uncomfortable. I mean, you already know that my wife is a black woman. I mean, I've dated black women my entire life. I had a black girlfriend at the time, South Carolina. We people were looking at us like we were the fucking plague. Like what? The disgust in their faces. I was uncomfortable. And I have never uncomfortable. I went to freaking Florida State and I would be at FAMU all the time. This is 1996, 97. South Carolina? I was like, man, I should have brought a piece with me or something because this is not, nah, man. You blend in if you go by, if I go by myself. I'm so sorry, Crash Out, Willie. Your city is Columbia, South Carolina? Carolina's 2 states. There's North Carolina, there's South Carolina. I didn't say they're not beautiful. I said there's nothing to do. Don't be so offended. Don't be so sensitive. I get to listen to people call my fucking state, my city, where I'm from, a third world banana republic by people across the country, right? Because it's diverse with ethnicity, which is literally another way to be racist as fuck. Yeah. You don't like white boys with black girls? I'm so fucking sorry. My wife is a black woman. You might fucking want to be offended, and I don't know what to tell you, bro. Don't know what to tell you, homie. I don't know what to tell you, homie. But the Las Vegas Aces could not fill up a 12,000 seat arena with the number 2 overall pick. Number 2 overall pick who's balling the fuck out. Who's balling out. And Asia Wilson, the 4-time MVP. And defending WNBA champs. What are you talking about, bro? It's gloomy. Don't even start on the dark ass roads. Bruh, I took my son. I was in Rock Hill for a tournament in April. And I drove from South Florida to Rock Hill. The road from Columbia that takes you to Rock Hill was the scariest road I've ever driven on. I'm not even playing. It was so dark. It was so dark. You couldn't see 50 feet in front of you. It was so dark. There are no lights. There's nothing around there. It was when we drove back, it was like, oh, okay, there's shit here. It was nothing there. There were no lights. It was like, are you asking people to die on this road? You can't see shit. You can't see shit. And my son's actually going up there next week for another tournament. But I won't be going. He's flying up there with one of his teammates. But you can't see a damn thing. You can't see a damn thing. Seriously. Can't see shit, bro. What's that road called? Let me see what that road's called. Now I gotta know. 77? Is it? Yeah, I think it's 77. Like that road was so damn dark. It was like, yo, that was crazy. I do know there's a North and a South Carolina. You got offended when I mentioned Columbia, so I'm asking you, are you from Columbia, South Carolina? That's all. I've driven on some scary roads in Alabama too, but I mean, when I was in Tallahassee and going to Tuskegee and Auburn and whatever, there's some dark ass roads there too. But that road up that one was dark. You couldn't see shit. But again, how has Caitlin Clark not changed the life of these people? They've changed the life of this entire. Okay, Charlotte's the biggest city there, man. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's someone doing Charlotte. And if you're I'm gonna put it like this, and I mean, I need people to relax a little bit. I'm from a big city. I'm from Miami, Florida. I have lived in Tallahassee, Florida. You couldn't pay me to live there. Like right now, you could not. There's not enough money in the world that would pay me to live in that shithole. Fuck out of here. Not enough in the world. That place is a shithole. Period. And they act like they got a city. It's 200,000 people. What? There ain't nothing. There's nothing to do there. Nothing. Unless you are a college student. There wasn't fuck all to do in Tallahassee, Florida. I went there as an adult to go watch the Hurricanes play Florida State. My wife is younger than me, and let's go here, man. You know, we went out. They don't have nothing for adults. Like, there's no like adult fun places. It's all college kid shit. The only adult fun places are typically in the hood, and they're shit. Like, no. Do we go to the college? Oh my God, talking to 22-year-olds. I'm 48 years old, bro. College towns for adults suck. They're horrible. Gainesville, horrible. So I've never been to Chapel Hill beyond. I've been there once. I've never been there like during school because they weren't even in school at the time. I think it was Christmas break when I was up in Chapel Hill. There was nothing there. That's pretty much it in Tallahassee. That's all you can do, Toro. That's all you can do. It's shit. It's dog shit. It's dog shit. Absolute dog shit. So, yeah. I'm a big city guy, man. If you live in a small town, I can never relate. I can never understand it. And it's probably in reverse. If you're from a small place and you've never lived in a big city, you wouldn't understand what there is. Like, there's only like 5 places in America that I would live. Like 5. I drove to Purdue, bro. Oh my God, that was awful. I drove to Purdue University. My wife's friend graduated from Purdue from med school. We went to Chicago, drove to Purdue. Have any of y'all been to West Lafayette, Indiana? Oh my God. Oh, Tampa's lit, man. There's tons of shit to do in Tampa. But I'm from an area where I want to have options. Even if I don't leave the house, I want to have options. You're from Deerfield? I live in Pompano, man. I'm from Pompton. West Lafayette. Isn't Purdue in West Lafayette? Purdue University. We were driving by them damn things with them propellers. Yeah, West Lafayette, Indiana. We were driving by them things, them propellers that like do the power, those big fans. Bro, that shit was so boring. Oh my God. I was there for a day and I was bored. I was like, I can't do this shit, bro. Hialeah in the building. You know, I couldn't be there for we were there for one day and I was like, let's get back to Chicago so we can go to the club. Let's get back to Chicago so we can go to the club, man. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm an adult, bro. All the college town shit. Oh no, thank you. No, thank you. DW DWU? I don't know what that means, J Money. No, I'm 20 minutes from the stadium. Wind turbines, that's what they are. Yeah. Wind turbines. I'm not if you're offended by something I'm saying, I'm sorry. That's shit. What are you offended about? You haven't said what you're offended about. You literally turned this into more than it was. I was talking about A'ja Wilson and her playing in Columbia, South Carolina, and you made this shit personal, bro. You made it personal. I was talking about the fact there's nothing to do there, so they love their basketball team. They love their fucking team, bro. That's all. Oh, that's what's up. They love their team because A'ja Wilson is the best player in the league, right? According to people, she can't draw flies and shit in Vegas. They can't put her in the damn in the T-Mobile because nobody will buy a ticket. Because the reality is, I guarantee it. I guarantee you, because that building that stadium is in that stadium is in a casino. They give away tickets for free for those games. They give them away. There's no way. They give them fuckers away. They give them away. So you can sit here and tell me what you want, but Caitlin Clark brought the money. She brought the attention. She brought it. 2.5 million people watched the Fever versus the Liberty a week ago. She brought it. I didn't make shit personal. I said there's nothing to fucking do there. That's all I said. And you just told me on my podcast with a black wife that you don't like white people with black people, bro. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? You said that in my chat, bro. Get out of here, dude. There's nothing personal about it. I think most of this country is boring as fuck, except for about 5 places. So, Crimea River. Yeah, lose $200. Lose $200 in the casino, get a free ticket to the fucking Aces game. And they still can't sell that shit out. Most college towns have nothing to do. I love New York City, except for the past week and a half. New York City people looking like fucking savages, attacking people over a basketball game. I don't know if y'all saw, but in San Antonio, some San Antonio people attacked New York Knicks fans because of what the hell was going on up in New York City with the Knicks fans chasing down San Antonio Spurs fans. Other than that, I love New York City. I love Chicago. I love Atlanta. I love Dallas. Houston's dope. Vegas, I would live in Vegas in a second. Love it. Love it. That's all it is, bro. All right, that's your opinion. Well, your opinion was to offend my family, bro. You got offended by a city. You offended my personal family. But I don't give a fuck. That's the thing. I don't care. So keep it a buck, bro. Because South Carolina basketball, women's basketball, is what exists in Columbia, South Carolina. And that's where A'ja Wilson played in front of 18,000 people because she can't draw it in the WNBA at any arena in the league. If the Yankees win the World Series, you think? No, fuck no. Because the Yankees fans are classy. Yankees fans don't. See, what you see from the Knicks fans is that's the lowest level of dreck in New York City. Because the Yankees have won so many championships. They've won so many championships. So winning for the Yankees is like, okay, this is what we do. And you never see no shit like this with the Yankees fans with the Yankees winning. The Knicks haven't won since before I was born. They ain't know what to do themselves. And most of those people are dumb, young fucking idiots. And because that wonderful mayor has basically said no more police, well, guess what? You got people fucking attacking folks over a jersey. Every one of those clowns that did something should be put in prison forever. Those people do not belong in society. Yeah, I was in the building, man. I was in the building, and I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I could not believe it because I couldn't believe it because I'm sitting there and I'm like, there's no way these motherfuckers took our goddamn stadium. Straight up. And when we lost the game and the Canes fans left, 70% of the building was still full. And I'm sitting there like, are you kidding me? I knew because it was orange and red, so it kind of blended. You couldn't tell really in the building. Maybe you could tell on TV. In the building, you couldn't tell. And we got loud when we played, when we were doing well. But when that place emptied out and you see 70% of that building is still full, and I'm walking out with a bunch of Indiana Hoosiers fans, I'm like, I can't believe this shit. They took our fucking building. These people from Bloomington around the state of Indiana literally mortgaged their houses to go to this game. They put second mortgages to go to this damn game. Because all the people that we have down here, the 6 million people in South Florida, and we couldn't sell 40,000 tickets to this game is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Dante, that was the lowest level of dreck on earth. The New York Knicks fans are trash, bro. Mets fans are just losers. New York Mets fans are losers. Knicks fans are just trash. They're just trash-ass individuals. Like, that's some fucking bullshit. You're attacking people, bro. That's crazy. They took our shit. I've been to San Antonio. That place was boring as fuck, too. There might be some idiots out there, but they will not be like, these people are attacking a dude wearing a jersey, bro. Remember, there's 60,000, 50,000 people at a baseball game. And Yankee Stadium is in the Bronx. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's in the Bronx. You know, is Madison Square Garden is in 33rd Street. It's in Midtown, near Midtown. Like it's a different dynamic. And yeah, I like big cities, but I know tons of people that hate big cities. I know lots of people that despise big cities. I know lots of people that hate them. My wife would love to live in the country. Well, we'd be living separately because I will never do that. Did I see that? No, I did not. And I went to a Spurs game. I went to a Spurs game 2019. Yeah, they sucked. They were terrible at that time. 2019, bro. It was definitely nothing like a Miami Heat game. I can tell you that. It was nothing like a Miami Heat game. That's for sure. Nothing like it. I mean, Miami Heat games are like a fucking party, and that Spurs game, people are wearing like winter clothing. It's San Antonio, bro. It wasn't even cold outside. I was like, it was a different dynamic. But, again, back to what we're talking about right here before I wrap this thing up, man, please don't. They don't like Caitlin Clark. They resent her. They're bothered by her, and they're going to continue to do it. The best players in the WNBA can't draw shit. Now, the Golden State Valkyries are drawing, yeah, sure, because they're in a metro that supports the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, and there's a demographic there that actually fits. Like, people don't understand, but San Francisco is a highly homosexual area. Very well known for homosexuality in San Francisco. It's been known that way for a very long time. So it works. It fits. Angel Reese is a superstar in his league, according to some people. And the Atlanta Dream did not move their games to the big building. Like, folks, like keeping it real. Keeping it real. I do not care how hard it is logistically to do. I do not care how hard it is logistically to do. There is no way in the world. There's no way in the world that what day did Angel Reese get traded? Traded to Atlanta. April 6th. So they had 5 weeks? They had 5 weeks to figure out their ticket situation. They had 5 weeks. They had 5 weeks to figure out their ticket situation. They're moving for this game, yeah. But they're playing their home games in that closet. In a closet. I know Atlanta's a terrible market. I know it is. It's a terrible market. They didn't go to playoff games. They didn't go to playoff games for the Atlanta Braves. They can't sell out playoff games. So, James, if you are a Mets fan, yes, I'm sorry, bro, but yeah, you have chosen the path of loserdom. Mets and Jets, god damn, man, you chose it. And the Islanders, yeah, you chose. I can't speak. And the Brooklyn Nets, oh, you done gone all the way in, bro. You went Jets, Mets, and Nets. God, dog, you done sacrificed your soul, man. I think right now you're really that's your act of contrition to God for whatever sins you have committed, because you decided that you're going to give a long act of contrition and say lots of prayers to God to let you into heaven at the end because you chose the fucking worst group. You're trying to get to heaven right now, bro. Oh my, why can't you get Liberty tickets? They're not sold out. They're not sold out. I've seen it. They're not sold out. They get good crowds, but they're not sold out. But you're playing in front of 3,500 people in that damn Band-Aid box that the Atlanta Dream play in. You're telling me that Angel Reese and her stardom can't draw more than that? I mean, that's what they told us. She's a star. She told us, me too. No one's giving a fuck. I mean, realistically, nobody cares. We talk about it. Atlanta Dream Arena capacity. What's that place called? I don't know what the place is called. The Gateway Center. 3,500 seats for a basketball game. I mean, gosh. 3,500. They should. What's my favorite sport? Baseball. My favorite sport is baseball. Team sport, baseball. Individual sport, it's becoming bare knuckle. But I mean, I'll still say MMA, but it's becoming bare knuckle because they fight. But again, if you make that trade and you believe, it's 3,500. If you believe it, when you make that trade, that she is that person, she is that market draw, she is her, you immediately get all your ticket reps on the phone. Yeah, I'm sure there's celebrities at the games, 3,500 people. I'm sure they get their courtside seats. Sure. She's not a superstar in the league. Not a chance. No, she's not. She's not a superstar. Superstars draw people. Superstars fill up buildings. She couldn't fill up the Chicago building in the third largest metro area in the country. She couldn't fill up a 10,000 seat arena in the third largest metro area in the nation in Chicago. Stop it. She's a role player. She's a role player. She might be a star in the social media world. She's not a star in the basketball world, no matter what you try to convince yourself of. She is a role player. And role players do not get games moved to 17,000 seat arenas. So apparently the Atlanta Dream, Renee Montgomery, part owner, 1% maybe, didn't think to push it and say, we got to get these games all moved to the State Farm Arena right now because we got Angel Reese. We got Angel Reese. So guess what? We got to move every game right now. Right now. Because we got to get all of our ticket reps on the phones right now to call all of our season ticket holders. Call them right now. We're relocating all games to the State Farm Arena. Fuck whatever gateway contract we might have. Fuck that shit. We're breaking that shit. Because Angel Reese is about to make this damn economy change in Atlanta, Georgia for women's basketball. Stop it. They didn't do that because reality is you're not going to fill it. You're not even going to come remotely close to filling it unless you have certain matchups. Really, one matchup. Caitlin Clark. That's it. The Liberty ain't going to fill that building. The Aces won't fill that building. The Mercury won't fill that building. The Wings won't fill that building. The Sky won't fill that building. They moved it for a reason. They filled it for a reason. No, she's not a superstar in this league because she's a role player. You want to know why I'm mentioning her right now? Because that was the commentary. It's been the commentary since they left college, and that's been the comparison. That's been the comparison. We all know it. So stop acting freaking fraudish about it and acting as if you don't know why the conversation is still being had. Because I'll tell you flat out right now, go look through all my videos since the season started. Go look. I dare you, because you won't do it. But go look through all my videos. Find me a video where I'm cracking on Angel Reese missing layups. Find one. Find a video where I am cracking on Angel Reese missing layups. I know why other podcasts do it. But find me the videos. She might very well be the best role player in the league. Yes, no problem. I'll grant you that. She might very well be the best role player in the league. I will grant you that. Who's the star? They just got a brand new team. You know who also got a brand new team? Toronto, and they're playing in an 8,000 seat building. Toronto has an NBA team there, and they're playing in an 8,000 seat arena. Let me know what Portland draws in 3 years. Hell, let me know what Golden State draws in 3 years. Expansion teams will have an initial boost because they're an expansion team right now. I was here when the Miami Soul existed. I went to a game for $3. I sat in the third row when they were playing in front of 500 people. Literally 500 people. The economy of the WNBA has changed because of one player, and you can crash about it all you want. Okay. The Dream and Aces was moved and sold out at the State Farm Arena. Okay, fine. Then I'm corrected. Then why aren't the rest of the games there? Why hasn't every game been moved there? Why hasn't every single game been moved there? Tell me why. You're an expert. By the way, I watched that Dream Aces game, and okay. So why hasn't, every game been moved there? Why not? Why hasn't every game been moved there? No, I'm giving you mostly facts. So I made a mistake on one fucking game. Tell me exactly why one game hasn't been moved there. Any other game been moved there? Come on, man. $3. I sat in the third row for $3 for a Miami Soul game. Third row. If she's such a fucking draw, every game should have been moved immediately to the State Farm Arena. Every single game. No, and look, tickets sell. I'm reading it. Yes, they sold the tickets out. Yes. They sold them out for that game. Ace's Dream. Cool. All right. And I can tell you right now, they don't. I've watched their games. They played the. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go find them again, since we're gonna do this right now. The Atlanta Dream played the New York Liberty at home. Lost 104-90. 3,600. So it's sold out because that's all they seat there. Oh, wait. No, let's wait. No, let's verify something. No. Oh boy. Okay. Atlanta Dream. Let me clue you in here. The Atlanta Dream. Okay. The Atlanta Dream. I know there's always an excuse for not doing something with Atlanta, right? I got you. You could keep one game in the College Gateway bullshit building. Okay. Let's okay. The first game of the year. Let's go here. Let's do this. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can't say I'm lying. What is the capacity of this building? What's the capacity of their building? Their shit turd building. Okay. This was their first home game in the season, by the way. So their first home game in the season was moved to State Farm. Okay. Dallas at home. 36-26. So how many do they hold really? Okay, 36-26. Okay. Phoenix. 35-75. So what's their sellout number? I'm going to ask the question. I'm showing you the number. So the game before was 36-26. The next game was 35-25. The next one after that, Connecticut, 35-75. So is that their sellout number, 35-75? Because they somehow fit 50 more people in there another game. Washington, 36-09. So now we got more people. And then we got New York. That's the last home game they played. 3,600. I don't know what their sellout number is, but I can tell you right now, we just saw 4 different numbers. 35-75, 36-09, 3,600, and 36-26. I'm not wrong. I just showed it to you. That's why I put it on the screen. So you can't deny it. What's their sellout? Tell me what their sellout is for this closet. Tell me what the sellout is. Standing seats? So okay, so what is their capacity then with standing room only? Tell me what the capacity is with standing room only. Yes, I think it should be immediately. I think that they should make an adjustment immediately for Angel Reese, because you think Angel Reese is a superstar. You think she's a superstar. I know she's not. So if she is a superstar, every game she get moved. That can be moved. And if you have to keep one in the building here, then so be it. But you can move it. You can figure it out. Give me a break. They have figured this shit out mid-season before. They have done it. These teams have done it. It ain't that goddamn complicated. I say she's a role player. I said it flat out. She's not a superstar. You said she is. So why can't you move every game? In fact, I would bet you they don't have their games in the State Farm Arena next year. They're still going to stay in this closet they got. I know you're a troll. You were here yesterday. You're doing the same shit you were doing yesterday. This person sits on social media all day. I've been to Atlanta. I have been to Atlanta a long time ago. High school football games get 10,000 people in South Florida. In Texas, they get 40. They get 40. No, I didn't get shit wrong. I made one error. Okay, they sold out the first game of the season. And since then, they have not sold out their building every damn time in a closet. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not letting shit go because you're fucking clearly not looking at the screen. 3,600, 35-75, 35-75, 36-09, 36-26. What is a sellout in that building? Exactly. You have no fucking idea. You have no fucking idea. And Angel Reese is playing in front of 3,500 people a night. Yeah. Megastar. So how about this one? How about this one? Since the State Farm Arena is not available, how about this one? What is the capacity at Georgia Tech? How about Georgia Tech? Georgia Tech plays at the McCamish Pavilion. They seat 8,600 people for basketball. You couldn't move there for a season? Wow. Texas football is insane. Texas football is insane. I've read the book Friday Night Lights with Odessa Permian. I read that when I was in high school. Texas football is insane. I'm not letting shit go. I'm going to keep talking. It's my fucking podcast, homie. Y'all can't you can't even acknowledge the truth. She's not a superstar. She's a role player, and her fans are fake. Her fans live on social media because they don't buy shit. They don't buy shit. I read the book a long time before that movie came. The movie's fake. The movie's not even accurate because they lost in the state semifinals to Dallas Carter and Jesse Armstead. And it was 14-9. I remember it. I remember it. Like, you can't even acknowledge reality. You're superstar. No, not at all. I got one game wrong. The rest of them I'm right about. She's playing in front of 3,500 people. They can't sell it out. She's a fucking role player, and y'all want to call her a star. If she's a star, what's my point? What's your point of tearing Caitlin Clark down? You've been on here talking shit about Caitlin Clark in the chat literally the entire night. You've been literally on here the entire night shitting on fucking Caitlin Clark. Shitting on her. She couldn't sell out Chicago in the third largest major metro. You forgot that. I know you're going to follow her, whatever team she ends up with. I get it. I get it. What have you said? Well, we could go through the comments. You sure? Are you sure? You want to go there? Let's go back. So you're saying you said nothing about Caitlin Clark? Nothing. Not one word. You didn't comment. You didn't mention CC one time. Nothing. Not one time. Because you sure as shit did yesterday. Let's go through every comment you've made here. Let's go through every comment because I have a hard time believing an Angel Reese fan can avoid talking about Caitlin Clark in a negative way. It's almost impossible for y'all. It's impossible for y'all. You said nothing negative about Caitlin Clark. Let's go look. I can go look through everything. So is Caitlin Clark a great player? All right, is Caitlin Clark a great player? Is Caitlin Clark a great player? I'm gonna ask the question. I'm gonna ask a direct question. Is Caitlin Clark a great player? Is Caitlin Clark the best point guard in the WNBA? Is Caitlin Clark the cash cow of the WNBA? Did Caitlin Clark bring the economy to the WNBA? You haven't answered yet. I want you to answer the question. Because if you say no, then I know that it's negative because I already know. I didn't ask you, Dante. I asked April to answer. Is Caitlin Clark the best point guard in the WNBA? Yes or no? She is. We all know it. We all know she's the best point guard in the WNBA. Is she the economy of the WNBA? Demeaning Angel. Demeaning what? What demeaning what? What did I demean? How did I demean Angel? What did I do how did I demean Angel? Oh God Almighty! Toro, Toro lives in my chat. He's been here for a very long time. He can say what. Oh, okay. Here we go. April, this is one of your comments. You will be jealous. Stop protecting on players and people you do not know. These are professionals. CC ain't stopped nobody. Coin, brands, shoes, jerseys sold. Woo-hoo. She got more. All that sounds like a really negative commentary about the player that literally changed the All-Star vote, for which the leading vote getter got 92,000 votes the year before Caitlin Clark got in the league. And the next year, that same player got 600,000 votes. Oh, you think it was because of A'ja Wilson? Or because Caitlin Clark brought millions of voters? A million voters. You tell me. That sounds real positive right there. So, yeah, you did say something negative about Caitlin. It's okay. That's one. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. It's cool. Oh, is this a comment about looks like them seats ain't so? Oh, is that a positive comment about Caitlin Clark? Oh, I thought not. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. We all know what that's about. Haven't stopped nobody's calling nobody from whining it. Oh, and stop no fans. Y'all fans trying to isolate CC like people are jealous of her. I think not. Well, they are jealous of her. It's okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, you said nothing negative. I got you. No, it's cool. It's cool. Again, she's never going to answer the question. I want you to answer the fucking simple question. I just showed you 3 different comments that were negative about Caitlin Clark. It's cool. It's cool. I understand. You typed in Google who are the WNBA. Okay, great. Okay, wonderful. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, whatever, bro. I mean, we can see. I didn't demean Angel Reese. I've said that Angel Reese plays hard. I've said she hustles. I think she plays dirty. I think she does dirty shit. And they let her get away with it, and until they call it, she'll keep doing it. And I would keep doing it too. She flat 2-hand shoved Izzy Harrison in the back 3 minutes into that game, and they didn't call shit. She was the one instigating the whole damn thing the entire fucking game, and she instigated everything. And her fan base is sitting here saying that Isabel Harrison tried to take her neck off when her hands were on the ball. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit. Watch the video. Watch the video. I asked a simple question. Is Caitlin Clark the best point guard in the WNBA? It's a yes or no question for which we all know she is. We all know she is. We all know she is. Is she the economy of the WNBA? We all know the answer to that too. The CBA that we got now is because of her. Yes, not because of Me Too, but because of her. And they still hate on her because she gets attention. Her basketball cards still sell for more than anyone else's basketball cards in the WNBA by a mile. So again, she is the cash cow of the fucking league. She is the ticket seller of the league. She is the merch seller of the league and does it better than everybody else. And to sit here and say anything otherwise would be disingenuous and a lie. Period. You don't have to like truth. Oh, no, she's not the best point. No, okay. She's not the best. Who is the best point guard in the WNBA? Who? Who is the best point guard in the WNBA? Who? If you say Chelsea Gray, then you lose all credibility. Chelsea Gray's never led the league in assists. Not once. Not once. And Chelsea Gray has played an entire career surrounded by 3 Hall of Famers. Yeah. Because that's the only player you can come up with. That's the only player you can come up with. Holy Lord. Chelsea Gray's numbers pale in comparison to what Caitlin Clark does on the basketball court. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Chelsea Gray's career high in assists is lower than Caitlin Clark's worst year. Superstars in the WNBA, there's none. Superstars in the WNBA, there's none beyond Caitlin Clark. There's not one other superstar. Superstars transcend the league. Superstars are known by people who don't watch the sport. That's what a superstar is. Star basketball player? A'ja Wilson is. Napheesa Collier is. Sabrina Ionescu is. Breanna Stewart is. Star basketball players. Superstars? The fact that Michael Jordan's sneaker is still the best-selling sneaker right now, and the man is 63? 63? He still has the best-selling sneakers in the world at 63, 20-plus years since he's retired. That is a superstar. He transcended a sport. Stewie's the GOAT? Whatever. Okay, I can't even, that's silly as fuck, but whatever. Okay. Stewie's the GOAT. So you think Stewie is better than A'ja Wilson? Oh, boy. I don't give a fuck about turnovers. I don't give a, see, that's the problem. I don't care about a number that you want to create. She has turnovers. Okay. And when I can give you the data that will show you the amount of turnovers she's credited with when her teammates drop a pass that hits them on the chest, it will drop her number by at least 1. Okay. At least 1. And if we then also dig a little bit deeper, because y'all like to do analytics on shit. So let's do the analytics of the ball in her hands by second in comparison to the turnovers that she commits. I guarantee you she would not be at the top of the list in turnovers because she controls the ball more than anybody. She has the highest or second highest ball usage rate in the league. Angel Reese is averaging almost 4 turnovers a game playing power forward. Shakira Austin's averaging almost 4 turnovers a game playing center. So Caitlin Clark averages a half a turnover more than a center and a power forward. Natasha Howard's averaging 3.5 turnovers a game. She's a power forward. Appreciate it, Lester. Yeah, the haters are saying that Olivia Miles, because she went 29-4 it did something that Caitlin's never done. That's not true. 29-4, she did it actually multiple times. Have I watched the Diana Taurasi and you won't stick to the first quarter? I know what Cece's turnover numbers are. You think I don't know what they are? I criticize her for it. She plays recklessly at times, but that's also what makes her who she is. That's what makes her great. It's because she's willing to do shit that nobody else will do. Is it the right decision all the time? No. But Chelsea Gray's never even averaged 8 assists a game. Caitlin Clark did it as a rookie. In fact, we could do this. I'm curious. Now I'm really curious. Let's take a look here. Let's do this. Because I do this stuff for fun and I love to freaking show stuff that's really funny, honestly. Elena Delle Donne was a beast. She's a beast. You can sure as shit lead people. You can sure as shit lead the league in turnovers. Yeah, you can. And she led the league in assists. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who are the superstars in the NBA? Well, the NBA is different. The NBA has superstars. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Shea. Hell, Jalen Brunson's will now be in that conversation. Jokic, Wemby. Those are superstars. You can ask my mother. My mother is 76 years old. My mother's never watched a WNBA game in her life, but she knows who Caitlin Clark is. I don't have the records. Yeah, Caitlin Clark set how many records last year or first? 2 years ago. Like she said, how many records? She has 3 30-10 games, and that's in 60 games. There's only the next player has 1 ever. There's only like 5 people who've ever had 30-10 games in the WNBA. 30 points, 10 assists. And Caitlin Clark's done it 3 times. 3 times. And no one else has done it twice. I just told you who the superstars in the NBA are. Are you listening? I literally just said who the superstars in the NBA are. You gonna ask the question a third time? I already answered it. I'm not gonna answer it a third time. Let's take a look at this. Okay. So Caitlin Clark tonight. Caitlin Clark had 14 assists. 14. In the first, that's 2 seasons. In the first 3 seasons of Chelsea Gray's career, she had 10 assists once. In the first 4 seasons, she's had 10 assists twice. 5 seasons, 4 times. Career high through 5 years was 13. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. So now her career high at this point, she had 14 assists in her 7th year in the league. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That was her best assist season ever. That was 2023. She still didn't lead the league. 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 14 twice. So Chelsea Gray's got 30 10 assist games in her career in a decade. She's got 30 10 assist games in her career in a decade. She's had 14 assists twice in her career. Caitlin Clark did that tonight. Caitlin Clark had 19 assists as a rookie in 1 game. 1 game. 1 game. There's your point guard right there. Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't ask. I'm literally looking at it right here. I'm looking at your question. It was put up here twice, right down here under Crash Out Willie, and above Baltimore Ravens. I see it twice here. I read it twice. It's there twice. So yeah, Caitlin Clark. Let's do the Caitlin Clark trip now because okay. So Caitlin Clark, in her rookie year, had 13, 12, 11, 13, 13, 13, 19, 10, 12, 12, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She had 5 in a row with 10 assists. I mean, that was in a rookie season. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. She had 12 10 assist games as a rookie with a high of 19. She played, 13 games last year? In 13 games last year, she had 5 more 10 assist games. 5 more. So that's 17. And this year, her third year, including tonight, she's had 4 more. So she's had 21 10 assist games in, 66 basketball games? 66 basketball games. She's had 21 10 assist games in 66 games. So in just under a third of her games, she's had 10 assists. While Chelsea Gray has played in 383 games for 30. I'm not counting playoffs. For 30. That's the number one point guard of all. That's the number one point guard in the WNBA right now. Got it. Okay. I said Angel Reese is great at getting rebounds. I've never said she wasn't. So it's like you ignored that, right? I got you. Yeah, I got you. You ignored what I literally just said. Caitlin Clark creates layups with her passing, and I'm not saying Chelsea Gray doesn't do the same thing, but not at the level that Caitlin Clark does. That's fine. I'm just saying I answered it. So it was up there twice. But what are we talking about? You don't think so? She's not the best point guard. Who's the best point guard? I'm waiting. Is it Chelsea Gray? Is she the cash cow? Does she bring the fan? I mean, these things are all ridiculous. And you did negatively speak about her, so it's okay. I got it. You forgot that. You forgot. You said so much that you forgot. It's fine. No problem. You forgot you said these things in April. It's perfectly okay. I know you are here to be antagonistic in my chat. Olivia Miles is a better point. Are you being serious? You're trolling for sure. You're absolutely trolling on that one. Olivia Miles is the best point guard in W. No, the fuck she's not. Stop it. Oh, God. No, now she's an elite player, an impact player. She plays her role. Now she's a role player. Oh, she's not a role player, but go off your opinion. Okay. Olivia Miles is still not the best point guard in WNBA. Stop it, man. Olivia Miles has been in the league for a week, man. Come on now. And in her first 14 games, she's had no 10 assist games. No 10 assist games. I think Olivia Miles is a beast. I think she's a beast, but let's not. Like Caitlin Clark's rookie season, she still averaged more points, rebounds, and assists than Olivia Miles is right now. Bro, you're a Hurricane fan too? I got Hurricane videos up. I'm going to start the Hurricane stuff real soon. Yeah, the no-look pass where I'm looking at you, I throw, but then I look that way. The guy who threw no-look passes better than anybody on earth was Magic Johnson. Yeah, there's always going to be, yes, because she was the best literally right when she walked in the door. She led the league in assists after game 15. Caitlin Clark had, I just told you, had 12 10 assist games in 40 games as a rookie. She was doubling with points and assists. What are we doing? It is what it is, man. Angel gets disrespect because Angel fucking says, I want to be the villain, right? I don't hate Angel Reese. I don't hate Angel Reese at all, in fact. I don't hate her at all. I don't hate anybody. Hating people takes energy. I don't have the energy to hate people. Did I clown Angel Reese a lot for all her brick layups as a rookie? Yeah. Did I do that? Yeah, for sure. Do I do it now? No, I don't. You can go look at all my videos. Go find a video where I've clowned Angel Reese on missing layups. I didn't make a video about her going fucking 2 for 13 or 1 for 11 last game. I made a video about her acting like a fucking brat and being a victim. And being a victim. A fake victim. That's what the video was about. I don't care what they can. I don't know who they have her as the best point guard ranking. I don't give a shit on the W. I don't give a shit. I couldn't care less what the WNBA media thinks. The same media that doesn't ask questions. The same media that didn't apparently see a 14 assist game tonight that Olivia Miles has not had in her life yet. Like, I have not made any videos about Angel Reese this year. This season. Not one. Not one until Sunday. And it wasn't about her play. It was about a bogus, flagrant foul that she baited because it wasn't a flagrant foul in no world. No world. Well, then maybe she should start acting like an adult and slapping the basketball. How many times do you see players, April, you're from Lakeland, Polk County. Tell me how often you would see someone do what Angel Reese did, slapping the ball out of Izzy Harrison's hands after she gets called for a travel. How many times have you seen that happen? And would you want to fight somebody for doing some fuck shit like that? I'm asking. I don't think Olivia Miles is better right now. I completely disagree with you. I think Olivia Miles is playing for a much better coach and being put in better situations and is nowhere nearly guarded the same way Caitlin Clark still gets guarded, but that's an opinion. So I'm asking you the simple question. If someone slapped the ball out of your hands for no fucking reason, because that really was for no reason other than she wanted to do it, and she did it, how would you react? How would you react to that type of shit? Because that was some fuck shit. She didn't try to take the ball from her. She physically slapped it down. For what reason? And then walked off as if she did nothing. And then it happens to her 45 seconds later in response, and she plays the victim role. I did nothing. I'm pointing. I did nothing. Oh my God, I did nothing. Give me a break. By the way, if you want to rate the guards, I'm gonna let you know right now that Caitlin Clark is averaging more points, rebounds, and assists than Olivia Miles right now, just so you know. Just so you know. I mean, I know people don't like it, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, she's averaging less rebounds. She's averaging 4.6 rebounds, not 5.0. But she's averaging more points and assists right now. Just saying. I mean, it's okay. If Caitlin Clark played for Cheryl Reeve, Caitlin Clark would be the greatest player we've ever seen in our lives, in the opinions of everybody. Cliff Kessler, what's up, man? Thank you. Appreciate you. Hope I blocked Angel Reese trolls. Thank you for being interesting. Thank you for that, man. I do appreciate that. I thank you, man. I thank you. Yeah, CC got player of the week this week. Yeah, because she's trash. I know. I'm sure a lot of people are very, very upset. I'm sure the people that don't like her will say, oh, she turned the ball over. Yeah. Again, I have not spoken about Angel Reese literally this entire season. So you're not talking about me, right? I have not said one word about Angel Reese this season. I'm the one that said last year that Angel Reese could be a contender for league MVP. So you need to do your research on me if you're going to come. Like, that's the thing. I have lost subscribers by the droves for my opinions that I have given on Angel Reese. Lost them in droves. because in this world of the WNBA, you cannot actually say anything nice about anybody else. Like it's not allowed. Literally not allowed in the podcast world. Angel Reese literally did some fuck shit on Sunday and then played the victim. She did. She wanted to fight Izzy Harrison. You can watch that replay of that play in the paint, and Harrison has two hands on the ball, and Reese is already off balance, and then she launches herself into her and throws her hands in the air. That's it. That's what happened. It's what happened. And that got called a flagrant foul. 2, ejecting somebody. And then she walks off her bench crying? Crying for what? I'm sorry. And I watched the game. Nothing was done beyond Angel Reese pushing Harrison in the back with 2 hands. Angel Reese smacking Harrison in the head with an elbow at one point. And the 2 slap balls. And then that play. That was it. Oh, and Isabel Harrison, who's not a very good player, and they were former teammates, was cooking her ass in the head-to-head matchup. It sucked. She didn't like it. She was frustrated. She was mad. I got it. I got all those things. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not. It is what it is. If Angel Reese Angel Reese has the ability to, I'm gonna be real. I think Atlanta's better than Indiana. I think Atlanta's better than Indiana as a team. When Brianna Jones gets back to that team, it will finally allow Angel Reese to play the position that she's supposed to play, which is power forward. I think Carl Smesko is making a major mistake by not having Medina Okot start, because she's 6'6", 230, and allowing Angel Reese to play power forward. Starting Naz Hillman is flipping stupid. It's stupid. To not start Medina Okot right now with Angel Reese at power forward is stupid. He's starting a 6'1" player at power forward in Naz Hillman, who would like to shoot threes. So he has Angel Reese, who's undersized as shit, playing centers, for which she still wins the rebounding battle because she's quicker and plays the angles very, very well. But let's be real. We've watched Angel Reese with her footwork. She travels constantly. It is what it is. She shoves. She pushes a lot. They don't call it. It's fine. It's part of the game. No, she didn't snatch her headband off. She didn't. See, again, you're making shit up now. Angel Reese threw her hands up in the air, and then Harrison's arms came up with the ball in hand, if you actually watch it, and then the headband got pushed off. She didn't grab at her face. She didn't grab her neck. She didn't do any of that shit. So let's not make bullshit up. The leagues have all become pussy fucked in the NBA and in the WNBA. Now everything's a flagrant foul. It's all soft as shit. And now we got to cry about everything. Jordan Kennedy gets elbowed in the face in that game by accident on a basic move, which takes away a basket. Takes away a basket. Was that that might have been the Sky game. Yeah, that was the Sky game. Skylar Diggins is going up for a shot. She elbows her coming back, her arm coming backward. Elbows Canada in the mouth as she's shooting the ball. I mean, you can't make this shit up. And they take the basket and they fucking call a fucking offensive foul on Skylar Diggins. This shit's embarrassing what they do. So I'm sitting here telling you that she's out of position, and I'd still think Atlanta's better than Indiana right now. I don't give a shit. They have a better record. I don't care that they won one game. I think they're better than Indiana. I think Indiana's got all kinds of problems and inconsistency issues. I still think Atlanta Ryan Howard, Canada, and Alicia Gray were terrible in that game. Terrible. They all three were terrible. If they're not all terrible, that's a different game. So I sit here and I'm not a bullshitter. Like, people get mad about it. I'm not a bullshitter. I'm sitting here telling you, I think Atlanta's better than them. And I think Angel Reese is more likely to win a WNBA championship before Caitlin Clark than Caitlin Clark will. Rudy's, yeah. The problem with the Fever is defense because they run a bullshit offense. Tonight we got to see them run their offense, and they run their offense consistently like they ran it tonight. They'll average 95 a game, and they'll outscore most people. And it'll make their offense be their defense at the same damn time. How did Clark and Collier make the league soft? Collier made the league soft. Stop it. Collier would never have said a goddamn word about nothing about fouls if she hadn't gotten hurt. And I don't even think that shit that happened with Alyssa Thomas was a foul. That was a loose ball. That was a freaking great play by Alyssa Thomas. And you know what? It sucks. Napheesa Collier got hurt. Because if she hadn't got hurt, she'd been playing the next game, and they damn sure would, and she would never have that damn interview. She would have never said no shit like that. Indiana's completely inconsistent. And that is that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Did you think they're mentally weak? That's fine, whatever. So Izzy did everything right in that play, and it's Angel's fault for getting Izzy get ejected. What do you think? Do you think she should have been ejected? I'm asking the question. Do you think she should have been ejected for that? Do you think she should have been ejected for that? Do you think that was even a flagrant foul? Because you watched the play. She has her hands on the basketball. I've seen that called a jump ball. Literally, I saw that called a jump ball on Lauren Betts in college. The Fever have a better coach than Atlanta? I disagree. I would take the Atlanta coach over the fucking Fever coach all day long because he'd be running the ball up and down the floor. I think Atlanta is better than fucking Indiana. I do because I don't trust Stephanie White. And I don't believe they're going to run their offense to their ability. That's my opinion. Caitlin Clark did not make this league soft. Caitlin Clark was getting fouled harder than anybody in this league for the last 2.5 years. 2 years. Come on now. Stop it. That's ridiculous. She made the league soft. So again, was that a flagrant foul in your opinion? You have the opportunity to answer the question. Was that a flagrant foul? Because you saw the play. I literally watched Lauren Betts have someone wrap two arms around her body and put their hands on the ball around her arms in a college game last year, and they called it a jump ball. Ejected. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever. All right, fine. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. Yes, ejected. You believe? I don't ask what the referees did. The referees are pussies in this league. The referees suck in this league. You can't say the referees suck one time and because they don't protect Angel Reese and then say they're great because they protected Angel Reese. Get the fuck out of here. You can't say the referees are bad one time, and then they're great because they protected Angel Reese in your opinion. So because the referees reviewed it, ergo it was the right call because they said it was the right call. Her right hand came up her body because Angel Reese flung her fucking arms up. If fucking her hands aren't still up there, she lands on her fucking head. What are you talking about? Whatever. I'm done. That's just stupid shit. That's just stupid shit. Her hands moved up because Angel Reese flung her body into her. It's called fucking momentum. I know that's fucking a hard concept. I mean, God. I've literally seen that exact play happen and get called jump ball. Stop it. You know why? Because the player that's having the ball held around didn't fling their body into the defensive player. They didn't fling their body into her. That's ridiculous. And I said it was a foul. You give me freaking Carl Smesko and the Fever right now are running a track meet. It was a foul, I said. I said it was a foul. It was not a flagrant foul. And Angel Reese's fake-ass reaction to jump and want to fight somebody. You ain't fighting nobody, Angel. I don't know why she acts so fake tough. Get the fake tough shit out of here. Because she wasn't that fucking tough when Alyssa Thomas took her fucking head off. She wasn't that tough with Brittany Griner. No, she's going to be tough with she wants to be tough with Izzy Harrison because she knows Izzy Harrison. She knows that Harrison's not a tough person. But again, all of this shit started. Did you mention here they wanted to not let the game get out of hand? Well, Angel Reese was the reason that it was getting out of hand because Angel Reese was starting all the fucking all the bullshit. All right, whatever, bro. No, it's called a jump ball. So you jumped in. So now you jumped into somebody on a jump ball. Fine. Again, I said it was a foul, but I've seen that called a jump ball, just like that. And you're telling me now that the flagrant foul was not because Angel Reese leaped into her. She literally was she was falling over. And then she jumped into her. Where the hell was Izzy Harrison's hand supposed to go? You don't brace your fucking body with your arms. It's a rule. You could fucking blow your elbow out. Okay. I'm done. Y'all have a great night, man. I'm done. I will be back. What day? On Thursday. Wait, is there a game tomorrow? Do my wonderful Washington Mystics play tomorrow? Let me see. The Mystics play tomorrow. Well, tonight. It's now tonight against the Connecticut Sun. I will be back tomorrow night. Well, tonight, the Connecticut Sun at 7 p.m. We will be doing a live for the Washington Mystics. We will be here. If you want to come check out the Mystics and Sun, my God, this is me a fucking nightmare. The Connecticut Sun are so goddamn bad. Oh my word. Fuck. Do I really want to do this? I said Angel Reese ain't going to fight nobody is what I said, April. She's not going to fight. So you didn't even listen to what I said. I said she jumped up like she was going to fight somebody when she's not going to fight somebody. Stop acting fake. Tough is what I said. And Angel Reese elbowed Isabel Harrison earlier in that game on the head. There's video of it. All right. She didn't grab her neck. She was grabbing the ball. Again, grabbing the ball. Grabbing the ball, grabbing the ball, grabbing the ball. You can watch it again. Watch it again until you're blue in the face. She's grabbing the ball. In fact, if you look at the end, Isabel Harrison has the ball in her goddamn hand. So I'll be back tomorrow night to watch this dreadful Mystic Sun game. And if you want to jump on board and enjoy it with me, please do so. I do appreciate the company because otherwise I may cut my fucking wrists if I have to watch this game by myself. Y'all have a great night. Appreciate everybody. This is Indiana Fever Unfiltered following a Caitlin Clark 21-14 double-double, accounting for 52 points in an Indiana Fever 113-91 win over the Toronto Temple. I'm out of here. Have a great night. Come on now.